If every thought you repeated became a brick in the life you'll live a year from now, how carefully would you think today? Most people try to get rich with strategies. The few who actually succeed, they start with stories, not fairy tales, inner scripts, beliefs, assumptions, the quiet lines you rehearse about money, time, risk, and yourself. Those lines become habits. Habits become cash flow. Cash flow becomes options. Options become a life that feels light, not heavy. Why this matters? School taught you how to earn. It didn't teach you how to think about earning. Here's the truth. Your thoughts compound faster than your dollars. If your mind runs on scarcity, you'll always feel behind, no matter how much money arrives. If your mind runs on ownership, you'll start making owner's moves at every income level. Same paycheck, different beliefs, entirely different outcomes. Let's make it real. Story, Maya and Rowan. Two designers. Same company, same salary. Maya thinks, I trade hours for money. I'll start investing when I feel ready. Rowan thinks, I trade hours for skills that raise my rate. I turn raises into ownership. Month 1, identical lives. Month 12, Rowan has assets and documented wins. Maya has new subscriptions and vague plans. 5 years later, Rowan has flexibility and dividend income. Maya works just as hard, but life feels expensive. What made the difference? Not IQ. Internal scripts. The 3 thought levers that move money. 1. Attention. Your attention is the steering wheel of your financial life. Where it points, your actions follow. Where focus goes, energy flows. Tony Robbins. If your feed is full of luxury, your brain practices wanting. If your inputs are about building, your brain practices doing. Change your inputs. Your impulses follow. 2. Identity. Say, I'm bad with money. Your brain will find evidence and act accordingly. Say, I'm an architect of cash flow. You start thinking like a builder. Plan first. Measure. Pour foundation. Repeat. Identity is the thermostat. Behavior follows the temperature you set. 3. Language. Swap. Can I afford this? 4. What does this cost in freedom? Optionality is your ability to say yes or no without asking a bill for permission. Expenses that buy time or energy increase it. Expenses that polish image usually reduce it. That one shift in phrasing? Worth thousands over time. The money engine those thoughts power. 1. Attention budget. Before money leaves your account, attention leaves your day. 10 minutes of noise per day equals hundreds lost in impulse buys per month. Mute 3 hype sources. Follow 3 builders. Curate calm inputs. Noise is expensive. Silence is profitable. 2. Architect's ledger. 1 page, not a spreadsheet jungle. Top. How you make money and grow skills. Middle. Fixed costs you refuse to let grow. Bottom. Your ownership plan. Base fund, safety slice, optional sandbox. If your plan doesn't fit on a page, it won't fit in your life. 3. Automated ownership. Your paycheck hits. The first dollars go to assets automatically. Start with a diversified, low-fee global index fund. Add bonds if volatility stresses you. Want to pick stocks? Fine. Keep a small sandbox, clearly labeled. Your wealth doesn't rely on picks. It relies on your pipeline. 4. The 2 sunsets rule. 4 non-essentials or new monthly bills. Sleep on it twice. Ask, why this now? How does it increase my options? If you can't answer cleanly, skip it. If you can, buy with confidence. 5. The celebration envelope. If your plan bans all joy, you'll rebel. Budget fun on purpose. Load a small card each month for guilt-free enjoyment. Use it fully. When it's gone, switch to free fun. Joy is not a leak when it's pre-approved. It's glue. The mental money flywheel. Calmer inputs make better decisions. Stronger identity makes ownership automatic. Celebration protects the system from burnout. Thoughts and dollars compounding in the same direction. That's a rich life. Asset selection, simple, durable. Calm. Peter Lynch said, "Everyone has the brain power to make money in stocks. Not everyone has the stomach. You calm your stomach with clarity. Ask, how does this asset grow cash flow? What protects it from competition? What would make me sell?" If you can't answer in plain language, skip it. Fear thrives in confusion. Clarity kills fear. Another story, Layla versus Idris. Both get a $3,000 refund. Layla thinks, "Finally, I can treat myself." She upgrades, adds bills, feels the weight later. Idris thinks, "How do I turn this check into more checks?" He splits it, 60% to ownership, 30% to buffer, 10% to something joyful. 12 months later, Layla's life is shinier, but more expensive. Idris's life is richer and more optional. Same refund, different sentence, different result. Build your sentences. Repeat these until they run on autopilot. I convert income into ownership before upgrading lifestyle. I raise my rate with skills. I route raises to assets. I spend to buy time, energy, and freedom, not optics. I act by rules, not moods. I think like the person who already lives the life I'm building. These aren't affirmations. They're operating instructions. But what about debt? Downturns? Real-life mess? Thoughts don't erase challenges. They steer you through them. In debt, sequence is your richest thought. Stabilize with a small buffer. Attack highest cost or smallest debt. Automate token ownership to build habit. Your script becomes, "I finish," not "I start over." Markets wobbling? The richest thought is, time. You're not here for a vote count. You're here for a weighing. If your assets engine still runs and your life buffer holds, you wait. Or add. Then move on with your day. Income feels capped? Stack your skills. 2 skills that multiply together. Design plus sales. Data plus communication. Code plus domain expertise. Stacked skills equals exponential value. Automate raises into assets before your lifestyle hears about them. Mini reset. 7 days to rewire your wealth script. Day 1. Mute 3 hype sources. Follow 3 calm builders. Day 2. Write your architect's ledger. 1 page. Day 3. Set your 2 sunsets rule. Add friction to impulse buys. Day 4. Automate a starter investment. Make it monthly. Day 5. Open your celebration envelope. Day 6. Write your volatility oath. Tape it to your screen. Day 7. Rehearse your next decade. Then take 1 tiny action today. Final thoughts. Wealth isn't private jets. It's a calendar full of options. A bank account that doesn't dictate your choices. A life that doesn't punish you for rest. Your thoughts start building that life long before your bank balance does. You'll feel calmer first. That's the tell. I'm behind. Behind what? Someone else's highlight reel. You're exactly on time to rewrite your script today. Money compounds. So do thoughts. And when they compound in the same direction, you win twice. Your action creed. Say it out loud. Then act. I am the architect of my cash flow. I curate my inputs. I install delays between desire and decision. I automate ownership. I buy time before I buy things. I raise my rate with skills. I let joy in by design. I act by rules, not moods. I think like the person I'm becoming. If this sharpened your thinking, subscribe. Join a community that builds both sides of wealth. Rich mind, rich life. Start with your next thought, then give it a job.